Ta'amod, habafura, habat mitzvah, Ellie sheva tova, bat Yaakov chaim, umikalano mibat sarah, maftir chazan. This time, we'd like to call up the parents, please, to come and have a seat up here. Okay, take this one, you turn. Let's go to 32. Great.
Vayisavil'am et enav Ra'ar et Israel shekin nishvatav v'ti alav v'chad Elohim v'yisha mishalo v'yomer ne'um bil'am b'no v'or u'ne'um ha'gever shetim ha'ayin ne'um shomea imrei el asher mihazeh shadai hazeh nefel ului anayin matavu ahaleha Yaakov mishkenoteha Yisrael kin ha'alim nata'u kiganot Alai na'ar ka'ahalim nata'u Adonai ka'arzim Alai mayim zidal mayim me'adalo yizarro bat mayim rabim ve'arom ve'egag malko ve'ish natsei malhuto el mitayot mitzrayim Kelafot Rahim Lo Yahul Goim Sarav Vihatzmotehem Garam Vihatzrav Yimhat Karav Shehad Ka'ar Vi'iglavi Mi Vikimenu Mi'areha Barif Vi'areha Aror Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher b'harvim ve'im tovim v'ratza v'divreihem ha'ne'emarim be'emet Baruch atah Adonai haboher b'Torah im Moshe abdo im Yisrael amo u'nimlei ha'emet v'asedek V'haya she'eri Yaakov b'kerev amim rabim k'tal mi'et Adonai kirvivim elesev asher lo yikaveh le'ish v'lo yiyahel libnei adam V'haya she'eri Yaakov b'goyim b'kerev Amim Rabim K'yarye b'hamat ya'ar K'yifir b'dreit zon Asher imavar V'ramas v'tavar v'natzil Taram yadha asareha V'hoi v'ha yikavretu V'hayavim hahu Ne'im Adonai V'hifrati suseha mikirbeha V'haravadati magveteha V'hifrati arvei arseha V'harakti kul misareha V'hifrati kashafim miyadeha Im onanim lo yihula V'hifrati Vishileha imatsevoteha mikirbeha v'lo tishave'od ma'aseyadeha v'natashti ashereha mikirbeha v'hishmareti areha v'asiti v'af b'meima nakam ehagoim esher lo shame'u shim'u na'it asher Adonai Omer Kim V'Harim V'tish Mana Hagra'el Keleha Shimhu Harim E'riv Adonai V'ha'itanim Mosei Yaretz Kivriv Adonai Mamo Ve'im Yisrael ישבקה. עמי מעשיתי לך, ומלאתיך הנביא. כי העלתיך מארץ מצרים, ומבית עבדים פדיתיך, ואשא לפניך את משה אהרון ירים. עמי זכרנה מה יעש בלק מלך מואב ומענה אותו בן באור מן השיטים הגלגל למען דעשיתו אדוני במה קדם אדוני ייקח לאלוהי מרום הקמנו ואלוה בעגלים בני שנה הירזה אדוני באפלים בבבות נחלי שמן העתים בהרי פשעי פרבין בטני חטאת נפשי הגיד לך אדם מה טוב ומה אדוני דורש ממך כי יעסוק משפט ואהבת חסד ותעשה לב עם אלוהיך. Shalom. Thank you for coming on this special day. Having a bat mitzvah means taking the first step in becoming a Jewish woman. It shows that I'm ready to go into the next chapter of my life. To prepare for today, I've gone through 5 years of Hebrew training. I even went to Hebrew Academy in Orange County for preschool, the same school my dad went to up until 9th grade. My Torah portion tells the story of an evil king sending a prophet to curse the Israelites. The prophet sees the Israelites and instead of a curse, he says a blessing, matavit, which can be found on page 6 in our Siddur. I learned from this story that I should not waste time thinking bad thoughts about other people and think good things instead. My Haftorah portion is about how people should behave and be respectful to our God. The portion speaks about how the Jewish people had spread across the land and lost their lives. For example, they started to worship idols. God was displeased and decided to provide guidelines to the people. He only requires people to do justice, love mercy, and walk humbly with our God. This message teaches us how to behave in our daily lives, and we should keep that thought in our mind no matter what distractions we have. I was following God's example of providing guidance when I volunteered at the Special Olympics last month. It was my responsibility to assist and escort the athletes as they competed. I really enjoyed that experience, and I would like to volunteer there again. Another service I will do is to donate or give tzedakah to the Coalition for Pulmonary Fibrosis. Pulmonary fibrosis is an awful disease, and hopefully my donation will be used for research to find a cure. I would like to thank everyone here for their support because I could have not done this without their help. Miss Rebecca, Miss B, Mr. Ryder, Miss Heidi, and Rabbi Barry have taught me Hebrew prayers and songs, Jewish stories, and everything I needed for today. Thank you for being so patient and understanding with my rigorous gymnastics schedule and for putting up with me when I came to class with curlers in my hair because I had gymnastics meet later in the day. You have prepared me well, and I'm confident that I will be successful as a Jewish woman. To my parents, sister, and grandparents, thank you for driving me back and forth to Hebrew school, reminding me to study, and for helping me with all the essentials I needed for today. To my cousins, aunts, uncles, and friends, for your support has allowed me to grow and learn, not just in my faith, but have also taught me lifelong lessons. You have all assisted me with achieving my goal of attaining my bar mitzvah. I hope you enjoyed today's service, and I look forward to seeing you at my reception this afternoon. Thank you.
I get all the candy that's on the ground. I want to take a few moments to say a few words to you, Ellie. One of the things that stands out in my mind, even before your bat mitzvah, is your younger sister looking at me with those beautiful, piercing eyes. Shani is not only a bright young lady, we'll get to you in a moment, but Shani is what we call in Yiddish an alte Kopf, an old soul, an old head. She's young, but she's got the wisdom of years beyond the life that she already has begun to live of her own. And the one thing that stands out in my mind is that you have a sister that looks out for you. Girlfriend, she watches your back. And she looked at me one day and she says, "When are you going to get started with my sister's bat mitzvah?" I'll never forget that. And I took that as a charge, and I took that as, you might say, a royal command. And I think it was something that day, you said something to me, and it went right into my heart, and that's why I enjoyed very much teaching your sister. And I took it upon me as a requirement and a mandate to get the ball rolling. But once you get the ball rolling, the question is, who are you dealing with? Do you have somebody that comes to the table with something? And certainly, Ellie, you certainly come to the table not only with a beautiful smile, with a sense of respect and a pursuit of excellence in your own individual way that I am sure has been influenced by your involvement in sports, in your gymnastics. But that kind of excellence comes from way back, not that long ago, you know, when you were born in Anaheim and started to grow up in Westminster, the same town that your father, Jay, grew up in. And of course, you've been attending school since preschool. You've been attending Hebrew Academy. And at the age of 4, when you moved to Murrieta, and then when you were almost 6, you started to take gymnastics at Skiga. Sega, okay. And at 10 years old, you started competing in gymnastics. And those efforts led you to win medals and trophies, and which included 2 gold medals at the state championships. And all around, you also received an all-around plaque for all-around gymnastics. And in 5th grade, you were a pal, a student who mentored young students who had social difficulties. And what a wonderful person you are to mentor young people, because you come from a family that has guided you well. And I can see how your father and your mother have been diligent about bringing you here, and you know, your father sitting here, sometimes listening to our lessons in the office, and then we got to the point where we were practicing out here. Your parents have been very, very diligent. Now, by the time you were in 7th grade, you were on what was called the Plus team. And that was a team which conducted forums for your peers, and that broke down the walls of segregation. That's a very, very important thing, Ellie, to learn early, that we are all in the image of God, and that there are things, greater things unite us than those that divide us. And the things that we allow to divide us, in Yiddish we say, that's bupkis. Why would you let something like that divide you? Because somebody looks different, or somebody comes from a disadvantaged background. If they have talent, if they have the desire to succeed, we all have to encourage each other. The Plus team also traveled to elementary schools to prepare the students for the transition into middle school. And most recently, you made the Murrieta Mesa High School cheerleading team, huh? You didn't stop gymnastics. You went into another aspect of your education and your extracurricular activities, and you were honored with a California Junior Scholastic Federation Award for maintaining a 3.5 or above GPA in middle school. Mazel tov. That's wonderful. She's able to, already at a young age, you're able to multitask. But that's the unique domain of women. Women have that ability. We men just think that we were the ones that were protecting the brood in the cave days. Ellie, you have many, many hobbies, but your current interests include reading, oh boy, I'm afraid to say it, vampire-themed books. Traveling and fashion. Are you talking about Twilight? Twilight? Oh boy, I like that too. I've seen some of the movies. And you like school a lot. That's a good thing. And you're looking forward to starting your high school experience. She's always looking ahead.
Ellie, we are so proud of you. You're growing up to be an amazing young woman. Today is about mitzvah in front of friends and family. You will have an experience that you will remember for the rest of your life. And it will be on videotape. You have studied hard for this day. For 5 years, you have been dedicated towards Hebrew school and learning the values, prayers, and traditions of Judaism. It has not been an easy road, but you have accomplished it well and will continue to succeed. You have many people in your life who support and love you, your parents, your sister, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, and friends who generously provided you with the love and support you needed for this day to happen. The rabbi and teachers here at Congregation B'nai Chaim have given you the tools to perform well today. We are grateful that some of them can be here to celebrate with you today.
At school, you are an incredible student, challenging yourself with difficult courses and earning outstanding grades. In gymnastics, you train for up to 20 hours a week, competing for your team with talent beyond belief. Now in cheerleading, you will have opportunities to shine. We can't wait for you to start at Mesa High School as an ambassador for that school. You have so much life to look forward to. Sometimes things will not go the way you hope, but you will always have your faith and family to comfort you. How fortunate we are to have you in our role. It seems like it was just a little while ago that we took you to your baby naming at the temple. Through the years, you have proven to us over and over again just how special you are. Every day, you bring us joy. To be your mom and dad is such an honor. We know you will continue growing, learning, and succeeding. We love you, Mom and Dad.
Our God and God of our ancestors, we ask your blessings upon our country and upon the leaders of our nation and our communities. Inspire all who lead and serve to conduct their affairs honorably. May peace and security, happiness and prosperity, right and freedom abide among us. Unite the inhabitants of our country of all backgrounds and creeds, so that we may banish hatred and bigotry, safeguard our noblest ideals, and preserve those institutions which nurture liberty. May this land under your providence be an influence for good throughout the world, helping to unite all peoples in peace and freedom, and bringing closer to fulfillment the visions of your prophets. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. For the work of righteousness shall be peace, and the effect of righteousness calm and confidence forever.
Amen.
We ask your blessings, O God, for the state of Israel, for the land of Israel, and for the people of Israel. Bless those who defend the land and protect its people. Bless its leaders with wisdom, courage, and dedication. May they be resolute in the face of challenge and unwavering in the pursuit of justice and peace. May Israel be a beacon of hope for the oppressed, a source of inspiration to all who are free. Fulfill in our day the ancient promise. Zion shall be redeemed through justice and its inhabitants through righteousness.
Amen.
Amen.
Eloheinu, ein Adonenu, ein Kemalkeinu, ein Mashiachenu,
Adon Olam, Hashem Allah, B'tir Kol Yisir Nifla, Li'ed Nasa V'Hefsto Kol, Azai Melech, Shemo Nikra, V'Ha'arei, Kolo Hakol, V'Dado Yilok Nora, V'Hu Hayeh, V'Hu Haveh, V'Hu Yiyeh, B'Tzira, V'Hu Echad, V'nei Sheni, L'Hamshelo, L'Havira, B'Li Weishit, B'Li Talit, V'li Halos, V'Hamisra, V'Hu Eli, V'Chai Goali, V'Tzur Hevli, V'Ed Sarah, V'Hu Nisi, Imanosli, Migad Kosi, Bayom Eka, V'Yado, Afki Wufi, V'Ed Isam, V'Hasirwa, V'Im Ruhi, Divanoti, Adonai Li, V'Lo Yira. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Congratulations to the Nalaboff family. Most important of all, congratulations to Ellie Nalaboff, Elisheva Tova, for being called up to the Torah today. And we'll also say Yasher Koach to her sister.